Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about vegan hair loss. I was vegan for 2 years, vegetarian for 1, and in the last 2 years I've lost a lot of hair. I do still have a lot of my hair. It's hard to tell because my hair is thick. My strands are extremely thin, but my hair in general is, I have a full head of hair. But I noticed in the last year especially that I was losing tons and tons of hair. I could literally just run my hands through my hair like this and I would lose 3 strands, and then I could do it in the same spot again and I would lose a couple more strands. So it was very concerning. At first I just kind of put it off and said it was because my hair was getting longer, and that's what happens when your hair gets long, that you lose a lot of hair, but that wasn't the case. I couldn't find or use any products for my hair to stop the hair from falling, and it wasn't as if my hair was just breaking from the ends. My hair was breaking from roots. I could see the cuticle on the tip of the hair, so I don't know, I was just extremely worried, and it wasn't until I made the connection with my diet, how I was just eating poorly, not getting enough protein in. I wasn't having or consuming any animal products, so my hair just was falling out drastically. I was just losing so much hair every day. It wasn't like every couple of days, it was an everyday thing. And if it wasn't for me making the switch to eating animal products again, my hair probably wouldn't have stopped falling out. I struggled a lot with using like different conditioners and hair products for my hair, just because I have curly hair and it tends to get dry faster, and me being on the diet that I was on, my hair was always dry. It didn't matter how much water I consumed, I just had dry hair. It didn't matter how much oils and moisturizing creams I've used for my hair just always turned out dry. And I tried to blame it on the weather, but then when the weather warmed up, it still wasn't getting any better, and then it was cold again and it got even worse. So after I introduced the animal products back into my diet, I noticed that my hair wasn't shedding as much. I started to think that I had cancer. I started to think the worst, and that really did frighten me. But I did have a few things that did maintain my hair and probably preserve some of my hair from falling out even more, which was just low manipulation of my hair completely. I would just bend my hair up or keep my hair in buns and ponytails, and I would never touch it. I never played with it. I didn't do anything to it. At first I wasn't even sure if my hair was growing because I was losing so much hair. It just seemed like my hair was just at a standstill at one point, but that wasn't the case. I even dyed the sides of my hair pink. So I lightened it blonde and then I dyed it pink, just to like keep track of how much my hair was growing in the month, and it's helped me feel a little more secure. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, so the conditioner that I've been using that saved my butt a lot was this knockoff brand of Nexxus that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the conditioner, and it's probably like one of the best conditioners I use. No, it is not vegan, and nor do I care whether it's vegan or not. I'm sure that it does have some ingredients in it that are most likely harmful, but at this point, because it's been saving my hair strands from falling out of my head, I don't really care. I don't put this directly onto my scalp. I put it on my ends and my ends only, and I, you know, comb it out with water, and yeah, I keep it real simple. I don't really use much of my hair, just this and oil, and my favorite oil is olive oil. I will use argan oil, which I can show you right now. This oil is not like a decent brand, it's just some that I picked up from one of these hippie stores. Yeah, this is the oil that I've been using. It's not going to focus because it doesn't like me. I talked a lot of crap already. Yeah, so this is one of the oils I've been using. It has a dropper, so when I run out, I could, you know, clean it out and reuse it if I wanted to. It's not like, it doesn't make like a huge difference, but it is something just to keep some moisture in my hair on my ends. I don't directly apply that to my scalp. I don't really like putting oil directly on my scalp unless I really need it. And if I do, I use coconut oil, but I don't use coconut oil as much as I used to, only because, I don't know, just the thought of coconuts right now makes me sick. Like I've been using it so much, I'm over it, and honestly, like, it makes my skin more dry and it makes my hair a lot more drier, but I feel like it does work with my scalp. Like if I am having dandruff issues, it does take care of that, so I'm not going to complain about that. But long-term use, it's not really good for my skin, and it's not the same for everyone. I know that some people don't have any issues with coconut oil, but personally I do. So I think it depends on the person, which oils work for you. So I'm going to move on to some of the essential oils I've been using, and I will post up the benefits of them because I'm not going to be able to talk about them, but most of these that I use, pretty much all of them, are good for hair and skin because I am still suffering from dry skin on my forehead. I do have some wrinkles, and the one that works the most for me is the frankincense essential oil, which is this one. If it'll focus, I have to focus it myself because my camera sucks. Yeah, so this is the essential oil that is probably my favorite. I don't really have much of it left, but this oil does help with my dry skin on my forehead, and it is good for your hair. So I do mix this in with coconut oil or whatever oil I want to use for that day and just dilute it, and I rub this onto my scalp, leave it in overnight, and then the next day when I'm ready to wash my hair, I just wash it all out and then apply some conditioner to my ends, wrap my hair up, or I band it. I stretch my hair out just because when I let it air dry, my hair gets extremely curly, and when it gets curly like that, it's hard to detangle. So I get more knots, especially single strand knots in my hair, and that leads to more hair loss. So I try to avoid wearing my hair in its natural state. I don't like wearing it like this because of looks. It's easier on me, less work to have my hair in a stretched out state. So that's helped me a lot with preserving the hair in my head so that I'm not completely like bald in some areas. It's, you know, less manipulation, less pulling. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I mentioned when I was vegan and my hair was falling out. I could literally just run my hands through my hair like this, and I would lose so many strands. So I try not to play around with my hair too much just because of that reason alone. Yeah, so frankincense oil is my favorite oil. It's done so much for me, and without this oil, I don't know, I probably would look a lot worse and I'd probably have a lot less hair. Now, clary sage is also one of my favorite oils. This also does do wonders for, is this gonna refocus? This also does do wonders for hair loss and is good for menstruation, women who may have lost their cycles. I would suggest using this if you are still vegan because it will probably maybe save you some heartache later down the line. Yeah, so again, I will list some of the benefits of these oils such as clary sage somewhere around here, and some sources to look them up so that you guys don't have to do the work. Now, rosemary oil is extremely good for hair loss. I know that a lot of cancer patients use this. This is something that I don't use it too often, but I do use it every once in a while because I know this is like the #1, according to like everything I've been reading online, this is one of the #1 essential oils for hair loss. So yeah. Rosemary, you can't really see this. Anyway, this is just going to Mountain Rose Herbs to get essential oils, only because I feel like the quality of them are, it's a lot better than what you can get at your local pharmacy, or what's that one store called? I can't think of the name, but I remember getting 2 oils from them. I got the lavender essential oil and the tea tree oil, and the tea tree just seemed extremely like diluted. It didn't seem like it was 100% organic, even though it said it was. It wasn't as potent, and I can tell when tea tree is strong, like the quality of it, because I can see the difference in my skin if I were to have a breakout, or I use it for like hygiene reasons too. Every once in a while when I'm having issues, tea tree oil is something that I always use, and if it doesn't work right away, because it literally can kill anything, like if you're having some kind of like skin infection, yeah, that it treats it instantly. The next day you'll wake up and it's gone. Yeah, tea tree oil is awesome, but the quality of it at some places is poor, so I don't suggest buying essential oils from anywhere, because you'll be wasting your money. So also lavender oil. This is not a good quality lavender oil, but I go through lavender oil pretty fast because it's used for a lot of different things, you know, relaxing, but this is also good for skin and hair. I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of that, but yes, lavender oil. I will usually pick at least like 2 different oils and dilute them with a carrier oil, which may be like coconut, or my favorite is olive oil, and I'll just rub that into my scalp and sleep on it, wake up the next day. They are really strong, so your pillowcases will smell bad, but when you see the results and mentally you'll feel better overall when you're using essential oils. So yeah. Okay, moving on to the low manipulation hairstyle. I'm not sure if I've already talked about it, but I guess I'll talk about it again and show you guys what I mean. So when I wash my hair, I will use my moisturizing conditioner. You know, normally how you may wash your hair, you just use your conditioner. I will squirt, you know, a couple squirts of this into my hand and rub it throughout my hair. And then while it's still wet, I will take my hair ties like so. I'll show you really quick just so you guys can know what I mean. If you have curly hair, ladies out there, this is for you, but if you have straight hair, then I would just go about your business how you normally would when you're washing your hair with low manipulation. So I take my wet hair and I just pull it a little, not too tight, and I band it. I tie the hair tie around like this, and then I do it again. And then I do it again. I just keep doing it. It's really easy. I feel like it's kind of pointless me explaining how I do this, but seriously, this is all I do. And then I keep going until I get to the bottom. And then like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I band my hair after I wash it. And maybe if I'm feeling like I want to put oils, like I will put oil in my hair after I use the conditioner. I'll put some oil in my hair and then I'll band it like this. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of like rosemary oil into my scalp, but I know some people like to dilute it just because it's extremely strong if you haven't used essential oils before. But yeah, that's pretty much it, how I've been working with my hair loss. I've been eating a lot of more animal products such as eggs. I will have at least like 2 or 3 eggs in the morning and eat meat throughout the day. So I'll just eat a lot more animal products and try not to put too much heat to my hair. I haven't been putting any heat to my hair at all just because I know that my hair can't take it. It's still trying to grow out. I do have a lot of strands of hair, like in the crown area and the front where my edges are, and in the back, that's lost a lot of hair just because it was the weaker strands of hair that were growing in. So it didn't take much for them to break off. My hair strands are thin. Even though I have a lot of strands, I do have thin hair strands. So a lot of it has broken off while I was vegan. and I'm still trying to grow it out. Like if I don't know if you guys can see it, but I had like this bald spot like in this area. I don't know, it looks like it's filled in a lot, but the hairs in the front of my head are super short, and they've been growing out a little bit, but they're really short just from like breakage and fallout. I do have strands that are like short right here. Like I just felt some, like I have like sections of hair that are a lot shorter. They come out to there that have been growing out, like randomly they fall out. So they're still trying to catch up to the rest of my hair. So what I have to do when they grow out a little is that I have to trim my hair so that it's a little more even, because I don't know how ridiculous it'll look once I start noticing the ones that are getting longer. It may look a little choppy and uneven in some sections. So while it's still growing out, I will be trimming my hair as time goes on. Those who are experiencing hair loss from the vegan diet, to just eat more protein. Go back to eating animal products and get as much protein as you can, because even though essential oils that I've been using are good for hair loss, it's not going to save your hair. Your hair is going to continue to fall out. So I would highly suggest eating seafood, chicken, lots of, I don't know, dairy products, because I feel like that has helped me too, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this video just because vegans probably expected me to say that there will be some sort of cure-all, like some kind of magical potion for them to stop losing hair. And again, not all vegans lose a lot of hair. Like not all vegans lose their hair while being on the diet. There's plenty of vegans who have thick, full hair, but not everyone has thick, full hair. So they may notice the hair loss faster than other people. Like with me, it took some time, even though I pay attention, because I've always been trying to just grow out my hair and get it as healthy as I can possibly get it. So I was kind of set back with the whole vegan thing, only because now like my hair has been growing out, but the strands aren't as strong as what they were like 3 to 4 years ago. And I feel like my hair has broken off a bit in some places. So it's not really, it's at a standstill, but anyway. Yeah, so there is no magic potion to grow out your hair or stop your hair from falling. The only tip and trick that I can really tell you to do is to eat more animal products. And yeah, essential oils work, and it may strengthen your hair a little bit and just make your scalp more healthier, but low manipulation, eating a healthy diet that consists of protein, lots of protein, will make your hair and skin strong again. And time, just give it time. Like all things take time. So yeah, that's how I keep my hair healthy. I hope that this video was useful for some people in some way. I hope that this video was useful for you guys, and if I could do another video talking about some of the things that I've been doing for my hair and skin, I would love to do that. Just leave some questions down below, any suggestions. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I don't normally say that, but yeah, I'm trying to grow my channel. And this video is getting long, so I'm going to end it here. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave anything down in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you guys. So yeah, that's it. If you like this, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, you guys. See ya.